really pale, like illuminescent. I have a tendency to make the room brighter wherever I go. I owe my alabaster appearance to a skin condition called vitiligo. It's when your body stops making pigment and you turn from brown to white in spots usually. You might be familiar with it because it was the cover story for Michael Jackson while he was bleaching his skin white and turning himself into a scary human being. But I don't think it was vitiligo. I think what it was when you self-inflict yourself with flesh-eating bacteria with the nose. It's not good. So there are pros and cons to being so pale. Like, we don't really keep many flashlights in our house because if we ever lose power, I just crack my neck, get naked, and I'm like the biggest glow stick you've ever seen. I can actually illuminate the whole first floor of my house when I'm naked. It's very cool. I've been given some good nicknames over the years, like White Eye, because when I don't have makeup on, my eyelashes and my eyebrows are white. Doesn't look like I have any at all. So the first time I woke up with my husband when we were dating, I scared the shit out of him. Because I looked like some poor sucker who ate the red pill and got spit out of the Matrix too soon. I talked him back. You know, he came back to bed. So, and white chocolate's another one. I used to live in New York and I used to go dancing all the time. And my friends used to say, "Damn, girl, you got rhythm. You got none of the color, but all the flavor. You got white chocolate." I like that one. And then Bullseye, I got in like 9th grade, because the first boy that went down there, you know, he figured out that the carpets do match the drapes. He named me Bullseye. I spend a ton of money every year bleaching my teeth white because it would be kind of creepy if my skin was whiter than my teeth. I'd have to like pack up and move to London or something so I could fit in. When I was breastfeeding my first son, my skin was still kind of changing from brown to white. I had one brown boob and one white boob. So he got to decide if he wanted like chocolate milk or white boob. I think he was happy about it. But I sunburn really easy, and these lights are killing me, so if I run off, you'll know why. Not because you guys are a bad audience, you guys are awesome. So. But I moved to LA about 13 years ago from New York, and I have an awesome job. I sell fabric for an electronics company. I actually work for a Korean company, and there's one thing I've noticed about Korean people. They're brutally honest. And I think that's one reason why they're so skinny. But I don't know, it's just a theory. When I was pregnant with my first son, I gained 60 pounds. It was not pretty. I looked like a giant marshmallow. But I used to go to the same place every day to get my lunch, and this lady said to me, "Oh, honey! Oh, you're so pale, you're so white. Oh, how far along are you?" I said, "Oh, I'm 6 months." "Oh, no, you're so fat, you're so pale, you must be 9 months. Like, really, save the honesty. But, yeah, in my job, I drive around downtown LA all day long. Don't be jealous. Awesome. But I get to drive past the Farmer John complex quite often, and that's a place where they make bacon and sausage. And the bizarre part about it is it's like a whole city block complex, and it's wrapped with this big wall, and it's painted with a mural of happy farm life. It's like this beautiful painting of pigs running with big smiles on their faces, and there's like little kids having cart races pulled by other happy pigs. Meanwhile, they're like slaughtering them inside. I don't get it. But then as you get closer, there's another wall closer to the entrance, and it's painted in this beautiful sky blue color with these beautiful clouds. And there's another pig in that painting, but he has wings. And he's flying. He's like actually up in the air, and he's flying. And he's flying towards the front wall to tell all his friends to run for their fucking lives. There's Auschwitz inside there. You know, common pig language. But speaking of pigs, I've been married for 8 years. I really like being married. Some of my favorite things about being married are sleeping alone. I'm assuming some of the laughter is from married women. I don't know. But like the first 4 years, he likes to sleep on the couch with the TV on, and I like to sleep in the bed with my favorite pillow. So the first 4 years, I used to try to wake him up. Come on, honey, let's go to bed. Let's go. So I caught on to it. I mean, I'm a quick learner. 4 years later, I decided just tiptoe by him, and you get to bed to yourself every night. Awesome. I love it. You know, I live in a house with my husband and 2 boys, so there's a lot of flatulence going on in the house, so it's kind of nice because I don't really have to worry about it. And actually, it's a turn-on for my husband. Every time I do fart, he's like, hey, baby. I actually think I conceived my first son after having a whole pint of Ben & Jerry's Chunky Monkey. He was like chasing me around the house that night. So being a working mom is tough. It doesn't really leave much time for me to do like much other than, you know, work and be with my kids. But luckily, I work in a company that has some really great people. I have some really close friends that I work with, and we do our best girl talk over the lunch table. And, you know, we talk about things like marriage, current events, sex, how to keep things exciting in the bedroom. And one of my friends, she's my idol because she actually got whiplash giving her husband a blowjob. Seriously, I'm not lying. And I'm telling you, that will never, ever, ever happen to me. So don't worry about it. And guys, she's not here, so you cannot meet her. Okay? But she also has really good advice about like other things to spice it up in the bedroom. You know, like what things you can use for foreplay, pre-play, during play, all that kind of stuff. So the other night I was giving my husband a quick suck on his lollipop, and it wasn't going fast enough. So I cracked my knuckle, and my hand started glowing. So I was like looking around to see what I could find, you know, to like spice it up a little bit. And I found like Buzz Lightyear over here, and Mr. Potato Head over here, and I started going at it with him. And he was like, oh yeah, he really liked it. And then he finished really fast, and I was like, oh my god, that was so weird. I can't believe that worked. But then I looked down at Mr. Potato Head, and I realized that earlier that day my son had pulled the eyebrows and the eyelashes off and painted it white and was like, Mommy, this looks like you! And I thought, oh my god, I think that's why he finished so fast. It was a familiar face for him. I know. Kind of creepy. Either it was that or he has a really weird toy fetish that I didn't ever know about. So, I'm not sure. But yeah, I've been doing, you know, living with 3 guys. I do a lot of watching of the men and seeing what they're doing. And I have to say, I think that men can multitask. I think that women are wrong. Okay, because I have seen it. I have seen a man eat a hamburger and clean a windshield at a gas station at the same time. Seriously. And men also, they can like clean themselves with soap and masturbate at the same time. That's multitasking, right? All right, that's all I got tonight, guys.